Which era you got winning in 5-on-5? Let's eliminate one right away. 2010s. That's an easy one. They don't even have a top 10 player on their list. Maybe Steph. I definitely would not put KD on there. Maybe some people would, but I have an argument to where KD would not make my top 10 all time. The next group is probably the 80s. They have two top 10 players, Magic and Larry. But I'm not going to lie, I haven't seen enough 80s ball to defend them and speak up for them in that way. So I'm not going to put them up there. So it really comes down to the 2000s and the 90s. And we can break it down player by player, honestly. We'll say Kobe and Michael are pretty much the exact same player. They play the same way. Obviously, Kobe mastered Michael's moves, but we'll give the edge to Michael right there. In terms of Stockton versus AI, this may be controversial, but I'm actually picking Stockton. AI has better moves, but Stockton is leading the league in two major statistical categories, steals and assists, and that's extremely hard to do, and no one is anywhere near close to breaking either one of those records, and I respect that a lot, the longevity. So I'm choosing Stockton. In terms of Karl and LeBron, or would you compare Karl and Tim? We'll compare Karl and Tim. Karl and Tim, Tim is the greatest power forward of all time. I think we all can agree on that. 5 rings, and he would be 6-0 if it wasn't for LeBron. So he'd be 6-0 like Michael Jordan. So I'm not choosing Karl over Tim Duncan. I'm sorry. Charles and LeBron. Okay, Shaq and Hakeem. Choosing Shaq. Even Shaq just talked about today with the comments about Steph Curry being better than him. You know, they were going down a list of centers who were better than him, and he said that Hakeem is definitely not better than him. He had Kareem, and he had Wilt above him, not Hakeem. So I'm not choosing that at all. So right there, I think I'm going to roll with the 2000s. Honestly, I mean, I see Kobe, Tim, LeBron, Shaq. Those are top 10 players, in my opinion. Michael's top 10. Maybe Hakeem. Outside of that, I don't have any of those players top 10. I definitely don't have Karl top 10. But let me know who y'all got in the comments. I don't know, but I'm definitely going with 2000 on this one. It's kind of a no-brainer for me, but just had to break it down player by player.